I know, don't focus your bull. Marcus on 225 numbers after the name. Little tight Tuesday action right here. Gameplay comes down to limit to the wall to the Y. And you'll be able to tell what happened pre-big update and post a big update. This was pre-big update. I think the number one reason you'll be able to tell is because I'm actually stopping from running here in this gameplay. Like, I actually time out as far as I can run, man. A lot of changes to the game, man. A lot of big changes to the division system. A lot of big changes to the meta of the game on a ton of different levels. I'm going to give you my opinion on it right now. Straight up. I am not a big fan of games that have been out for an extended period of time just changing to that like degree. I'm okay with some small patches, some small little hotfixes here and there for stuff that's an issue, especially glitches or whatnot. But I'm cool with tuning out the balancing a little bit of it. I think we got a little bit carried away. The first time I remember like seeing this, and I guess maybe even having Advanced Warfare, but I honestly kind of stopped playing Advanced Warfare. I didn't like it. But to me, the first time I kind of started noticing was Black Ops 3, where I think my favorite gun was like the Kuda at the beginning of the game. And then eventually, like months later, I'm talking, they got like a big nerf. And then the Pharaoh kind of became the gun. And then that got like a little bit of maybe a nerf or a buff. I don't remember. But I switched back to the Kuda. Like I kept like flip-flopping between like these guns because they kept changing the damn thing. And I'm talking about like it was like July, August. The game come out in November and we're still fine-tuning stuff. And I'm like, yo, just stick to anything. Like at some point, I'm completely cool with them being like, and to me that point is like January, February, with them being like, here's the game. These are the rules we're playing with. We're not changing anything. Live by that. This is April. Like this game's been out since November, April, and all of a sudden we changed like the game completely. I believe what happened, and I'm not, connected over there in Sledgehammer or anything like that, but what I've understood is the kind of two heads of Sledgehammer, they actually got promoted up to Activision proper. So now the game's in the hands of different people, and these different people are pushing the buttons over here that the other two guys weren't really too interested in. Because people have been complaining that they wanted unlimited sprint since the game come out, because the game was playing too slow. And I vividly remember both Condry and I forget the other guy's name now, kind of saying that's not happening. Like this is a World War II game. This is what we're doing. It's a little bit slower pace. That's just the vision we're going with. And I was cool with that. I'm fine. Like I don't need unlimited sprint. Honestly, I really, if I would like vote yay or nay on unlimited sprint, I'd probably vote no. Straight up. I mean, that might be like being a hater. That might be just, like living life slow or something like that. But I prefer it that way, and I damn sure prefer it that way after I play the game that way for like 5 or 6 months, and I know routes and I know everything, and all of a sudden now it's like completely changed, and I'm like, what the hell? Like now people are just showing up everywhere because we can just unlimited sprint out of the wazoo. So for those purposes, I'm not a big fan of changing the game. It just changing the meta this far on the game to me is, I think it hurts more than it helps. Having said that though, I do believe most of the changes are for the positive. That's 100%. And I really wish that the change they did was really just come out and be like, listen, man, we really messed up with this division shit. Here's a pick 10 system, yo. Do whatever you want. Just like go back to how it was. But like, yo, here's a pick 10 system, man. You can run like 6 perks. You can run like, even a weighted pick 10 system. You know what I'm saying? Like it was maybe in Modern Warfare 3 maybe had a weighted pick 10 system. Nah, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't Modern Warfare 3. No, I think I still had the original. Ghost I think had the weighted pick 10 system. But either way, just make it a pick 10 system and that's it. Just be like, yeah, man, we messed up. Here's a pick 10. Pick 11, pick 12, whatever the hell you want to do. Because that's ultimately like what we're doing now, where we kind of, but not fully. We're not like 100% there. We're kind of there, but not really there. You still kind of put people into some sort of qualifications. Just the qualifications kind of change and whatnot. The biggest winners, I guess, out of this whole change to me were the armored expeditionary divisions. Maybe a little bit even resistance and stuff like that. I think airborne kind of stayed a little bit chalk, and infantry to me got maybe a little bit weaker, if not kind of the same. You could add like another perk or another attachment to your secondary, whatever that gets you. I don't really care necessarily for that, but it's all good, I guess. So there's different things kind of changed over there. Up and down, good or bad or neutral, but I'm not fully impressed by the changes. I don't really think it was necessary over there. They did add some extra perks though, which are interesting, and clandestine and blitzkrieg, specifically blitzkrieg, which really like changes like a lot. Where now all of a sudden you could kind of make your score streaks into kill streaks. I haven't used it yet. That's pretty wild. Also, pretty wild change was the was the ordnance change. So ordnance, which is a perk that I use a lot, or a perk might not be the best word. Basic training, pardon me. Basic training that I use. It used to just let you re-roll care packages. I mean, it lets you get your streaks earlier, but it also let you re-roll care packages. And now you don't get the re-roll care packages. Instead, you get to pick up a requisition pack off of dead enemies. So it's kind of like a scavenger pack per se. You pick it off like the enemies that you kill, and you get 25 points, which is interesting. So I think what you're gonna see is I'm gonna fade off away from the care package. I'm gonna use it honestly because the re-rolls will really help me. There's not too many bad streaks in this game that you get out of care packages. So when I get the recon or the counter spy plane or whatever, and I didn't want it, I'll just re-roll it, and odds are I'd get something pretty useful. Now though, I'm kind of just stuck with the care package, so I'm gonna shift off of that. Care package to me got a little bit weaker with the ordnance change, but it does get a little bit easier for you to pick up streaks because of those 25 extra points, man. So, and it's ideal for kill confirm players like myself, where I'm already running to the guy anyway to pick up the tag and whatnot. So it's not really that much of a difference for me to run over and pick this thing up. In other modes where you're not doing it, not as good. Another cool thing though was when you get like all your streaks and stuff, like I'd get my fighter plane, or maybe I'd get like one of the bigger ones, or even like the parachute guys or whatever. You get those guys and they get the kills or whatever. And I would kind of forget about them, but if you're like kind of streaking, you're kind of staying alive, all of a sudden you'll run into these packs. You'll just pass over and you'll kind of notice them. They don't really stand out like different colors or anything, but you kind of notice they're like a bluish tone, like on top of a person and whatnot. And all of a sudden you just pick up like 25 extra points just like that. And those things add up, man. Like 25 points from there, an assist here or there. Like I was thinking about maybe doing the blitzkrieg just to make them like all kill streaks and kind of, and I still might do that in like a mode like TDM. But with this like requisition stuff and whatnot, I actually don't know how requisitions would. I guess you can't have both, so never mind. It wouldn't even happen. But I might do blitzkrieg for TDM and everything else. Run the ordnance over there. That might be wrong. And the saboteur for the close maps. You know what I'm saying? C4s.